What's up everyone, Zach Hurst here again from Plexus Tech. I wanted to make another video about some of the obstacles that stood in my way while I was deciding to start my own business. So I wanted to be an entrepreneur for a very long time. I always knew I wanted to start and run my own business, and hopefully one day I'll be able to run a variety of businesses, several businesses. That's my goal. But I want to discuss my thoughts on starting a business and some things that every entrepreneur really needs to be successful. So I made a small list of four things, and I'll discuss these with you. So just keeping it brief, but just a brief video to cover the things that I think are really important for new entrepreneurs of any age. So one, guts. I know that sounds cliche and cheesy, but in all seriousness, you need to have guts, okay? You need guts to start a business, okay? There's a lot of risk when you start a business, okay? It's not easy to go out there on your own with little to no money and try to make something out of nothing, okay? It's very challenging. It takes a lot of guts, okay? Which is really exciting to try to go out and start a business, but it does take a lot of trust in yourself and trust in those starting the business with you. So trust me, sometimes it's really challenging in our young business to have the guts to make moves and make decisions that you don't really 100% know how it's going to end, but you got to have the guts to do it, and you got to live with the decisions. You're going to make mistakes. You got to learn from those mistakes. You're going to get knocked down. You got to get back up. So you got to have guts. And that leads me into number 2, okay? Think long term, okay? So that seems kind of simple, but this is really important. And what's really important is simply things as simple as writing timelines down and writing your goals down and when you're going to achieve them, okay? A lot of people have goals, but they never write them down. So that doesn't really make them official goals, okay? They just have these thoughts. Oh, I'm going to accomplish this. Well, that's great. But how are you going to accomplish? You actually have to lay out your plan of how you're going to get from point A to point B. So lay out long-term goals, okay? That's very important. We live in a society where most people want everything right now. And as an entrepreneur, this cannot be your mindset. You cannot be living in the now. Instead, you need to delay your gratification. So this means sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term success, because that's real success. So now number 3, find mentors. Find someone that has already built a business and has done so successfully. Too many people out there listen to the wrong voices. People, not saying you don't listen. Everyone says, oh, we'll listen to others. Not necessarily. You have to find the right voices to listen to. So if someone has never started a business and has never done anything in their life, and they tell you that your business idea is stupid or that it will never work, don't listen to them, because they have no idea what they're talking about. Instead, listen to people that have successfully built a business, and not saying that you should always listen to them. They're not always going to be right. No one's going to be right 100% of the time. But listen to them. So it's good to hear advice from people that have actually put in the work and created and run their own business. So 4th and final tip is stop caring about what other people think of you, okay? If you care about what other people think of you, that is the worst thing you can do, okay? It drives me up the wall when people don't want to do something because what if someone's going to think that's weird? Or what if people make fun of me? Not the mindset of an entrepreneur. You cannot have that mindset. Worst thing you can do as an entrepreneur, because 90% of people out there are never thinking of starting their own business. And they never want to put in the work. So don't be a follower. Be a leader. And real leaders don't care about what other people think of them. They have a vision and they have a dream. I have a vision. I have a dream. And I'm going to go after it. And if you're an entrepreneur out there, go after your goal. Go after your dreams. Don't listen to what other people have to say. I don't need to give you examples, but most famous business people talk about this all the time, about how people told them they would never make it. And they always say, oh yeah, this person told me I never make it, whether it's friends, family, or just people that they run into along the way. Oh, that'll never work, that's a bad idea. Well, you know what? If they would have never went for it, we wouldn't have a lot of companies that we see today that are very successful. So if they would have cared what people thought about them, they would have never made it. So I started making these vlogs, and it's not necessarily what I'm best at, but what if people make fun of me? You know what? Who cares? I'm making these videos because I want to continue building my company, building my brand, and sharing my thoughts with others like you out there watching this right now. So that concludes my video. Again, these are the 4 things that I find crucial for the success of anyone that is out there starting a business. Obviously, there's many others, but those are 4 big ones that just kind of popped out at me, and I wanted to make a video discussing that. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment below. Really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video, so we'll see you again soon.